knows?
Love yourself, right?
We got one or two more acts for you
That's the
tonight.
most important person.
They can come with it. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I like you, Pump Weaver. You plug in?
No. It's alright.
I don't know how well the bass is mic up, but I can mic it up if you want.
See. This guy down here.
This is the vocal.
And this one's the guitar?
Yep.
Whoa. Hello. Let me see we're rolling here. All right. Oh, minute 25 already. Oh my god. Dude, seriously. I don't know what's going on. I better shoot him trying to figure it out.
Would you like me to center you?
What's that?
Would you like me to center it for you?
Sure. It does it.
That's... Yeah.
Thank you. Mahalo.
Can you hear that bass? Probably have to change your battery.
Well, it's probably yes. Yeah.
Is it dead?
It's
Well, I'm gonna say, I kind of make fun of sometimes.
I mean, it was left in the rain.
It's mid-side deep. Easy.
Bass on. Actually, go again.
What, a little bit like professional movie?
Well, I mean, I was pretty much just gonna like talk anyway.
Okay, sweet.
Like it's not a big deal. Like.
Alright, you're good.
Like, how you guys loving Hawaii? Right? Start to be out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. I have no idea where I want to be. It's kind of a wild ride right now. I'm pretty sure there's like an army of drone robots coming for your jobs. I don't know. So we might as well surrender. Like, I'm not gonna fight a Terminator. I don't. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, that's kind of like depressing, right? Surrendering to the Terminators. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's like, what are humans good for in that case, right? Like, what are we?
Reminding everyone to love regardless.
I think we're a pretty cool species, actually. It's so diverse. You know? Like, get me one of those squirrel suits so I can fly, you know. And then, you know, I want to have like a surfboard around, like close within reach. So as long as you've got like a squirrel suit and a surfboard and a guitar near you, it doesn't matter what happens, right? Like if there's a tsunami, you just like surf it out, right? If there's like an interplanetary lightning bolt and everything, you know, you just oh wait, I don't know. Like instantaneously fossilized. I don't know, man. Could happen. I'm petrified. But right, like I mean, Earth's current, like ocean currents, just changed their directions and all that. Did you guys see it The Day After Tomorrow? Like that movie, like what 20 years ago or something, where as soon as the Beaufort Gyre gave way in that movie, the ice from the north started rotating in and out of the North Atlantic, and it just changed all of those. The magnetic excursion, the scenario that was in that movie, like that just occurred like this week, like right now. You know what I mean? Like, except with the southern currents. So it's kind of like the pole flips on our case here. I don't know. Are you guys ready for the pole flip? Magnetic poles are going up and down. Like we're gonna have, like, so your compass will be pointing down eventually here, right? But what happens like when, like, during that event? I was like thinking. I was looking at the stretch marks on the ocean floor. You know how if you ever look at the globe and you're like looking at those, like, oh, arch one way and then like arch the other way, and I'm like, whoa, dude, it just looks like it happens quick. Like it's just like
What happens to all that?
spurts of growth.
It begins
Yeah,
to get
super crazy. So I'm like, wait a minute, Hawaii chain of islands. Bing, 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 and then it just changes directions. If you look at it, like bing, 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 like kind of along those lines, those ridge lines, those ocean.
Dude, environment will die.
What if that happens like when the Earth's magnetic poles reverse and it just like switches and just like psh.
Everything that's living
It could be kind of crazy when that happens.
It's Revelation.
but it's fine.
Yeah, dude. I mean, any day it could just be like raining frogs, right? Oh man. So I don't know what to do. I'm like, Hawaii's a safe spot, I think, as far as like military. World War III's fun so far. I don't know where, you know, right? I mean,
I don't think we're there yet.
dude, it's a comedy reality show pretty much that they're putting on. You know, like the World War III is just like a reality show.
The AI.
Yeah, it's AI, totally. I just keep scrolling. I'm like, yeah, that's not real. Like anybody believes the news anymore these days. But yeah, I don't know where to go. I'm like, lava tubes seem safe, but they go like they lead to lava, you know. So I have no idea. I'm like, where's the safest spot on Earth to be? Right. I mean, for this next
The safest place on Earth is in space.
space.
That's not on Earth.
Oh.
Sure.
It is on Earth. It is like completely on Earth.
The island here.
I was thinking of like building a floating island, like on the ocean. You know, like building a
Like a
city.
water world.
Well, I mean, you could take all the recycling bottles and everything, and just like
So
keep,
there-
trap the air inside of them, keep the cap on them, and then like tie them together and with a fishing line and like sink, you know what I mean? Like make little like goofballs of
Technically, we are on a floating island.
and then just pile those on top of each
Watch
other
it
and
for
then
the
compost,
outfit
and
you
you would
plastic.
just be able to start like building a floating island. I mean, there's already a garbage island floating around the Pacific, like going, you know, goes all over
Every
from
one of them.
It takes 2 years from it for the garbage island to travel all the way down through Australia to Japan, all the way around. You know what I mean? Like, so we should just like maybe start building on that thing, and then just like when the pop happens and whatever, you know what I mean? We're just all like floating on it like just a giant raft, you know, like pretty much like Noah's Ark, I guess. But you know,
Is this comedy or is it? Are we?
we're hypothesizing.
You're hypothesizing. All right.
I mean, you know, or actually, we're trying to come up with like a last-second emergency plan for action. Last-second, like
what?
prep plan.
So if it is last second, there is no
Yeah.
plan.
What the fuck is about it?
Well, I mean, the Beaufort Gyre didn't give yet, but it is giving. But the other, like the southern currents changed all of a sudden. So like the weather is going to go so haywire in the next like near soon. Like so
It already is. We're already in an El Niño.
So
I mean, yeah.
well, the
Yeah.
magnetism of Earth is
Feminine
flipping
now.
upside down. Like the sun
Yes,
flips
but it'll take
magnetism every 2 weeks.
Let's play a guitar
That
chair now.
thing's really long.
Trust me, they care about the sun a lot. I think we're okay.
Yeah, that's like a long time. Like,
Because when it happens, it's instantaneous.
It is because they found like mammoths with cracks in their mouths still frozen solid.
Right, and it will be violent, and you'll know it's a happening thing.
Yeah.
And you've got about 2.5 seconds to realize that it's done and over.
So
you get a great DMT trip, bro.
Oh yeah.
Die, like,
Right.
I would rather hang out somewhere where I'm able to observe the afterwards.
That's what I'm saying. Space. That's the only place.
Yeah.
And even then, however long your oxygen lasts, because
Yeah.
your atmosphere of the planet will no longer exist.
Space isn't
Right?
viable.
Because hydrogen is the main component of the solar wind. It's blasting hydrogen constantly out, and it'll hit. If a coronal mass ejection hits Earth, all the oxygen, 30% of our atmosphere is oxygen, will bond with that hydrogen from the sun and instantly turn into water.
No.
Where do you got water?
H2O, yo.
We
Yay!
got
I mean,
that stuff.
It's like Noah's, you know what I mean? The water. It's real. That thing is totally, you know, kind of like this. It's a little like a warning label. The babble.
I don't know.
I don't know.
There's water at the thing.
The tower's about to fall again. I'm just like a little bit.
Babylon.
I got my swimsuit suit on, but I'm not ready. I have not learned to surf. Do not have my cave ready. I had land. I was gonna be all like free, you know, self-sufficient and all that. And I'm just like, maybe I just need to learn to surf. You know, like surf the tsunami no matter what happens. Just
That
ride the
wave is gonna
wave.
be like 300 meters tall.
It's the Lord telling you.
Nobody's gonna surf it.
Yeah.
He's
Not
talking
even
about,
the sharks
he's
or the
talking about
dolphins.
inside.
No, it's gonna be. Yeah, you're right.
He's
You're
talking
right.
about inside.
It's gonna be quite the wave.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the aliens just come and abduct me like 1 minute right before that. You know what I mean?
And that will happen.
Up.
That's the DMT trip he was talking about.
I'm like ready, dude. Maybe that's what they were trying to do when they. Right, I got arrested a couple of years ago. There's all these little floating orbs in the forest trying to get me, and all they were surrounding them. I'm like, oh, I'm praying to God. I'm like, oh my God, dude, what do I gotta do to get out
Now
of this?
they're all over the news.
I should have just let them get me. They were probably trying to take me to the safe spot. You know what I mean? I would have just become another missing person, but at least I would have been like safe wherever they were going. You know what I
Maybe.
mean?
You don't know that? Did you ask them?
No.
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 Now we can see orbs everywhere that, you know, it's like,
I'll ask the judge this Friday. I'll be like,
drones.
were they trying to just abduct me? Because I'll go willingly if you just tell me.
Don't ask the judge.
I want to go to the underworld now, please. I mean, it's just like...
Don't say that either.
The interworld.
The underworld?
Don't tell the judge that.
Oh. They already sent me to the mental institution to see if I was crazy. They were just like, well, not crazy enough, I guess, you know.
Good night.
Yeah, dude. So, we'll see. I guess, If I disappear this week, it's because I was probably making too many Trump jokes or something. I
Where should we look
don't know. For social on my social media.
if you disappear?
If I disappear, oh wow. There's no telling. I'm probably, hopefully, they just like take me up onto the ship and they use me as a breeder. Dude.
You're not gonna like that experience.
Probe me, dude.
Cheese. Ponder's cheese.
I guess I might be done. Thanks. Thank you. Love you, Hawaii.
That was classic.
You didn't play the guitar.
It was just a verbal dialogue that opened space for you to be a part of it. Just so
We're going for an old souls, and then we're out.
Whoa.
Tyler.
Dude, this thing, look at that, the screws came out of it.
Oh!
This thing's like banger, dude. Wow, my bass is just burned.
Yeah, that'll be a treat to see him.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to be at least 80 right now. I like the